From the Superdome, welcome to America's Game of the Week. It is Tampa Bay, the defending champ at 6-1, and the New Orleans Saints at 4-2. Happy Halloween. We welcome inside Joe Davis with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. You know, for Tampa Bay, this looks a lot like it did during the championship run last season. Good defense, great offense, Hall of Fame quarterback playing at an exceptionally high level. New Orleans, it looks different, but what is the same is they're still winning games.
Yeah, they're still winning. It definitely is different. This has now become a defensive football team. And on the offensive side of the ball, although Sean Payton has always liked to run the ball, they now run it more than anybody in football. What is lacking that I thought we were going to see when Jameis Winston became the quarterback was the big plays down the field. That hasn't happened. He's been very efficient, hasn't had the turnovers that he's had earlier in his career. But I do think in this game today against Tampa Bay, as explosive as they are, they're not going to be able to rely on just running the football. I think Jameis Winston's going to have to get the ball and get some big chunk plays down the field.
One thing you know the Saints can count on is one of the great home field advantages in the sport. This is a tough place to come in and play as we go down to Erin Andrews.
And not to mention, Joe, it's Halloween, so these fans, they are set. And you know, the last time the Bucs played in an environment like this, Week 3 in Los Angeles, we were there. You couldn't hear a thing. And it was that game, of course, the Bucs lost, that Devin White said, we came out flat, zero energy. We couldn't match the noise, we couldn't match the environment or the play. And it was there that the Bucs learned they had to set the tempo. They had to set the intensity. Devin telling me, look, you already have a bullseye on your back because you won a Super Bowl, but when Tom Brady is your opposing quarterback, when Tom Brady's your quarterback, opposing teams just want to kill you, and they amp it up by like 20 times.
All right, Aaron. Even with that, Tampa Bay at 6-1 for the first time in franchise history. Now, though, trying to snap a 5-game losing streak during the regular season in this series. Of course, won the divisional round playoff game 30-20 in this building when there was about 5,000 people. It's a different story. A packed house on Halloween. And off we go from New Orleans. It's a touchback, and we go to Tom Rinaldi.
Joe, plenty at stake for the Saints today. A divisional opponent, the defending Super Bowl champions, and the team that knocked them out of the playoffs a year ago. But talking to Dennis Allen, their defensive coordinator, yesterday, he said it's a special opportunity when you play Tom Brady. We relish this challenge. It's a chance to have a special notch in our belt to beat the greatest of all time. Sean Payton asked for this crowd to do exactly what it's doing right now, Joe and Troy. Show its loudest voice and try to disrupt him.